LD go launch.
Do you mind 30 seconds?
Landing left deploy.
The Beta has landed.
You're looking at a live view of Beta as it awaits at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time liftoff from Pad A at Launch Complex 1 on East Coast. Hello from my space mission control. My name is Lisa. Welcome to the webcast for the AGC-1 mission. Today we will carry out back-to-back missions. And this mission is the first of two. The AGC-1 mission is a dedicated mission for HumanEvo. In this mission, Beta will launch the first of four elements of the company's Droo-orbiting station to a 215 kilometers orbit. T-4 minutes and 40 seconds. Vehicle and payload are healthy, and all systems are go for on-time liftoff this evening. There are a few major milestones to watch out for during our launch. The first is stage separation or staging. This is where the first and second stage is separate from each other. About 2.5 minutes after liftoff. After stage sep, the first stage will return back to Droo and attempt vertical landing on landing zone 1. Now while that's happening, our second stage will continue on its journey in order to get the satellites to their intended orbit. Our second stage need to perform a precise burn. Thanks to the flight computer on board, the second stage can throttle the vacuum IE-1 engine with high precision. And now we're just 3 minutes to liftoff, and the vehicle remains healthy. All systems are go for on-time liftoff at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And let's take a closer look at the rocket you see on your screen. And now we're just 3 minutes and 20 seconds to lift off, and the vehicle remains healthy. All systems are go for on-time liftoff at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. And let's take a closer look at the rocket you see on your screen. Here's a live view of Beta. It's our two-stage, liquid-fueled rocket. Beta is approximately 60 meters tall. That's slightly taller than a 20-story building. The bottom two-thirds of the vehicle is the first stage. Its objective is accelerate the vehicle and payload through the Droo's atmospheres. And the top one-thirds of the vehicle is the second stage. Its objective is carry the payload to intended orbit. So now you can see on your screen, it's another Beta standing on the Pad B, and like I mentioned earlier, tonight we have two missions, and the AGC-1 is the first of two. The first stage, fuel loading, is ending right around now. The last major milestone is T-60 seconds. It's said that Beta is in startup mode. That means the rocket's autonomous internal flight computers have taken over the launch countdown. And just 1 second from liftoff, we begin to light the night first stage engines, and we're set for liftoff.
Beta in stealth mode.
We've heard that startup call out, and we're now waiting for that final go for launch call out from our launch director.
LT's go for launch.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff.
Beta has successfully lifted off from the pad, carrying the first elements of HumanEvo space station to orbit. Max Q is the next major event coming up here shortly, which will now be throttling down the engines, the IE-1 engines on that first stage. Max Q is the maximum aerodynamic pressure that the vehicle sees on ascent.
Max Q.
There is the call out. We have passed through Max Q, so in about a minute, we'll have 4 events happening back to back. That'll be main engine cutoff or MECO, followed by stage separation, SES-1 or second engine start 1, and stage 1 boost back burn. The MECO is where we shut down all 9 of those IE-1 engines on the first stage that you see burning there on your screen. That's in preparation for the second event. The stage separation is where the first stage separates from the second stage, and first stage will make its way back to Droo and attempt to land on the landing zone 1, while stage 2 continues on its journey with the third event, second engine start 1. That's where we light up that vacuum engine, and it will propel the second stage along with the payload to their targeted orbit.
Stage separation confirm. Fairing separation confirm.
Everything is looking good so far, and you can see the fairing has separated from the second stage. We're 5 minutes into fly. Furs in second stage remain healthy. Next major milestone is stage 1 entry burn at T+6 minutes.
Stage 1 entry burn started. Stage 1 landing burn startup. Landing leg deploy.
So we have a nominal shot all the way through the landing burn. This booster has landed for the first time, and that's the 9 recovery of the beta rocket. And at the same time, the second stage engine is burning normally. Next milestone is the SECO.
Nominal orbit insertion.
The engine has successfully shut down, and we did confirm a good orbit. Now we have a 1-minute coast phase. The payload deployment will happen at T+10 minutes and 26 seconds. So let's wait a minute. Amazing. You can see that we have a successful payload deployment. That's going to conclude our coverage of today's webcast. So with it, we to thank the HumanEvo, as well as you, the viewers, for turning and watching us. If you'd like to keep track of our future mission as well as the updates of iSpace, be sure to follow us on Twitter or check out our website. Thank you for joining us tonight and see you next time.